All right, you guys, keeping a promise to yourself is so important. I said last night, actually, I said this probably a couple months ago. I'm going to get in a juicer. My mom got us this really expensive juicer. I used it about, I don't know, maybe 20 times last summer, juiced my wife's watermelon. She liked that. I said, okay, I'll juice it. But I never juiced it beyond other stuff. So about a month ago, I went and I got kale, cabbage, all this stuff. Keep in mind, I said a month ago. Kale, cabbage, spinach, strawberries, oranges, all this stuff. And it just sat in the refrigerator. Looked it up. It was, when I finally looked and said, oh my God, clean out this refrigerator. It was brown. Some of the stuff was soft. I had to throw it all away. So I went yesterday to the store. My wife was like, what the F? Because I went and I spent $120 on vegetables and fruits. But I did it because I want to really get started juicing. Now I bought these mason jars, right? I don't really have a lot of them. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing some mason jars. I'm gonna be honest, I'm missing some mason jars. Because in the box, it was 12. It was 12. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing 4 mason jars. Like how? Where did they go? So I want you guys to come along and I'm going to show you how I'm going to start juicing today. And the good juicing, not the, not that kind of juicing. So let's go. All right, you guys. So what we're making today is, we're making a lot of shit today. But what we're going to be doing is I'm doing my first, and this, my wife will be proud. My wife will be proud because she knows her husband. I like smoothies with bananas and strawberries and sugar. But she's like, baby, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. It's okay, but it's fruit. So now I'm juicing, right? Is going to be, so today we're going to do the day one clean and hydrate for the morning juice. The midday juice is a pineapple refresher. The evening juice is the carrot kickstart. Now I got 2 carrots already kickstart, but I'll probably make a few more just because my son likes those too. So I'm going to make a few more of those. Now, the first thing we're doing for the clean and hydrate, this kickstarts the digestive system that hydrates you after you sleep. Okay. Well, I'm woke now, but it's 1 cucumber, 2 stalks of celery, 1 green apple, a handful of spinach, half a lemon peeled, and 1-inch piece of ginger. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is wash our fruits, our vegetables. Gonna wash it, just gotta wash it. Dish pan. I'm gonna have to this green apple, this lemon, cucumber, celery, ginger, okay. Now, I hope I'm doing this right. Guys, I am not a professional juicer. I do not get paid for this. I've seen the video is not sponsored by any juicing organization. As if. So, got a bowl here. I'm doing this the right way. 1 cucumber. Half a lemon peeled. But it didn't say cucumber was to be peeled. 2 stalks of celery. Lord, we're doing this right. This is a stalk, right? 1, 2, okay, I'm going by the juicing recipe. Brought to you by AI. Handful of spinach. Handful of spinach. I guess your handful is going to depend on how big your hand is. There's a handful. Okay. Half a lemon. Peeled. Why gotta be peeled? Why can't we be all natural? I mean, I'm juicing it for Pete's sake, right? Let's be a renegade. I'm gonna put this whole half a lemon in without peeling it, because I'm like, okay, let's see. Half a piece of ginger. 1 green apple. And half a piece of ginger. This is ginger. Half a piece. Now it didn't say, but you know what? Shit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say peeled, right? But I know people gonna be out there like, David, well, damn, man. It's just gonna assume you're smart enough to peel it. So I don't have a peeler. I got this knife. So I'm gonna scrape it. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrape it here. Here's half a peeled ginger. Okay. All right. Let me show you what we got here. Okay. Here we go. That's what we got. We're going to go on and juice this. This is called the morning detox. All right. Okay. So I didn't need the shredder yet. Grater. Let me grab the juicer. All right, you guys. Welcome back. I got the juicer. Okay. Here's the juicer. Okay. Here's the trusty cup. Here. And here's the juicer. So, set you guys back here. Okay. All right. So, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So, I put everything in the juicer. And this is what we got. Now, I got 2 options here. I can put it into my mason jar as is. Oh, shit! or I can strain it. What say you? Because, okay, I'm new. Okay, this is my first time. I'm a virgin. I ain't never did this before. I'm not quite about that whole juice life. I know you guys out there, Dave, you just put it in there, you just do it. I can't, y'all. I can't. I'm going to strain it. I'm going to strain it. Okay? I'm going to strain it. Yeah, I know some of y'all like, you strain out the best parts. I'll get there. I'll grow. I'll grow. I'm gonna tell y'all too. When I have orange juice, I usually get pulp free orange juice. I can't deal with the pulp. I can't. Man, this is pulp heavy, man. What the hell? Can I be vulnerable with you guys for a minute? One of the reasons I'm doing this is not because it's like, oh, it's a great thing to do. It's a fad. People been juicing for years. I got on a scale the other day and it was 413 pounds. I already have hypertension. Runs in my family. I'm a black man. I'm predisposed to shit. Thank God I'm not diabetic. But I was like, my last checkup about a month ago, I looked at my numbers. My A1C was great. My cholesterol was okay. It wasn't high. It was okay. It was getting there, borderline. My blood pressure was controlled. But I'm, 413 pounds. What the hell, man? You know, do better. So I'm like, my mom, thank God before she passed, she got me and my wife, this juicer, and it's just sitting here. Oh, I'll just use some time. Stupid, stupid. So I'm making changes, and now my wife is coming back with her sister, to stay with us for a little while, and my son, I think he's 400 something pounds. I know he's 400 something pounds. He's more heavy than me, and as the head of the family, it's my job to make sure that I protect them, and that means not just physically, emotionally, you know, but also internally. So I want to lead by example. And so that's why I'm starting this whole thing. Okay. That's where this came from. I'm sorry. It's a lifestyle change, you guys. It's a lifestyle change. Shit. I don't have any personal trainers. There's no gyms near where we are. So I'm trying to do things. I don't have a nutritionist. I'm literally going by AI and stuff I'm getting online. So if anybody has any tips or ideas, your boy can use them. I really could. And I will gladly support you, shout you out, and promote you on my platforms. And that's one thing. I have a huge viewing audience. So I thank you guys for that. So this is called Clean and Hydrate. Clean. It's going to make you go to the bathroom. I already see it in the title. The Green Glow Detox. It also has to drink this in the morning. So first, let me just see what's up. Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. 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 Not bad. Boom! Boom goes the dynamite. It is much better with ice. Oh, much better with ice. Okay. So, okay, here we go. All right. So, we're going to move on to our next thing, which is the Midday Juice Pineapple Refresher. Ooh, peeled and cored. Half a pineapple, one cucumber, half a lime peeled, a few mint leaves. I didn't buy mint leaves. Splash of coconut water, optional. I don't have coconut water. Okay. So pineapple, cucumber, lime. I got those. Ooh, excuse me. Shit. Okay. All right. Uh, and like any good chef, you always want to clean up your work area after you're done. So I'm going to. I don't want cross contamination. Not that the vegetables contaminate each other, but I'm going to put these in a bag and get these all situated and get up ready for ooh, our next set of our vegetables and stuff here, so we can do our next thing. And don't get what I'm doing that it was nasty. It's not. This is this is healthy. This is healthy. I'm just adjusting. I'm just adjusting. That's all. That's all. This is the future of fit, David. You want to be healthy? Starts with you. All right. So let me get everything cleaned up. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I've cleaned up and I'm back. This next one is called the Pineapple Refresher. We got our pineapple, got our cucumber, and we got half a lime peel. We're going to use a whole one because we're renegades like that. And we're going to use our lime. Splash of coconut water. I don't have that. And mint leaves. I don't have that. So, peeled and cored. Peeled and cored. Hold on. I know when I don't know something. What does it mean when a recipe says peel and core your pineapple?
Basically, that means you'll remove the outer skin of the pineapple and take out the tough core in the center. You can use a sharp knife to carefully slice off the skin and then either cut around the core or use a cord to remove it. After that, you're good to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need any more tips on prepping that pineapple or anything else, just let me know.
That's my chat. You know, of course, it's a brother, right? So let's see. That's my chat GPT. All right. So cut around the thing. Okay. So first, as usual, we're gonna wash our fruit. I mean vegetables. Sometimes having a motion activated faucet is a little hard to deal with because if I move something or plate, it cuts off. But it's really handy, especially if I don't have to keep doing the nozzle. So I want to thank goodness to my cousin Antoine and my cousin Kenyatta. Antoine for installing it and Kenyatta for gifting it to us. Love them, love them. All right, let's let's do this now. It said peel and core the pineapple. He said the AI said basically that's taking a knife of which we have three types. We have our small serrated edge, we have this knife, and we have the one I like to call the Joanna Bobbitt. Okay, the butcher knife. So, what was it, Leanna? Leanna Bobbitt? Whatever. So, it said, now this is where it gets kind of weird at, because I've never cut a pineapple. You know, things you take for granted, like when you buy pineapple slices at the store, somebody's already done the work. You know? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's what I wound up with. This is the pineapple. I'm gonna mop this floor again. Okay, this is the pineapple. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to quarter it. Okay, got my jars with ice already standing by because I gotta have ice. All right, here we go. Okay, you guys, so I've cleaned up my work area. It's very important. And now we're going to do our final juicing for the day, the carrot kickstart. Now, the carrot kickstart, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 jars left. So this says 4 carrots, 1 orange peeled, half a lemon peeled, 1 inch turmeric root, or a half teaspoon of turmeric powder. All right, you guys, and we are back with our final juicing of today. Yeah. So this one is called the Carrot Kickstarter. I got my 4 carrots. I got my orange. I got my lemon. Okay, and a piece of ginger and turmeric powder. Turmeric powder. Okay. And it said, I guess I'm gonna put that in there because I want everything to mix in with it. Okay, never have too much turmeric. No, that's fine. What the hell? Uh-uh. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Look at that. It's got the label on it. We don't want to juice the label. I'll set that to the side. We'll throw that away later. Now, I'm okay. So let me tell you something. You see this? I should tell you something about me. I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, which means as a New Yorker, I'm extremely paranoid of shit. There's a million ways to kill people, and trust me, I know about 150,000 of them. So this could be from somebody pressing too hard, but it looks like there's a little poke in there. You see that? Looks like a little tiny like poke in there. Was that a needle? Somebody injecting something in there? Now, normally I would just throw this away. I'd be like, nah, and throwing away, throwing away. But I want to see. I want to cut this off and see how far it goes down. Okay, so it looks like we've got some right in here. Let's say we got some stuff right in here going on. And if the needle was right in the, and there, I'm calling it a needle. I'm calling it a needle. I don't even know if that was a needle, right? But if that went right through there, into there, and we're gonna throw this shit away. We're gonna get another lemon. We ain't trying to have the last meal up in here. Let me get another lemon. All right, no needle marks in this one. All right, cut it in half. Okay. Now, gotta wash your fruit. Let's wash your fruit. Or rinse it off. Take the label off of this. All right. All right. So, we got our ingredients here. And once again, cut this down the middle. I just love oranges. I love it. I think I might have one of those for breakfast. Ah, lemons are bitter. That's the name lemon. Duh. Okay, so we're going to put all of our ingredients in here. Remember, we got the bowl with our turmeric and we got the bowl with our ingredients. Okay, I'm going to cut the carrots, make them easier to juice. Okay, so we got this is what's going to wind up. So this is turmeric, and this is what everything's going to wind up going into, right? This is our ingredients bowl for our carrot Kickstarter. So we're going to put that over here. This is going to be our container. And let's get the juicing. Did y'all see that? It tried to escape. It popped out. And I popped his butt right back in there. All right. No, Kevin, I'm not paying you no royalties for saying it. Okay. All right. So it looks like we got just one container. I got 3 containers ready to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So I'm going to pour this in here. Let's take a look here. Pour this in here. Now I'm going to do something a little different this time because I don't have to have enough containers here. Yeah, I'm doing all the pulpy, baby. All the pulpy. Okay, let me set that aside. Hold on, we're going to set this aside right quick. Because we're going to come back to that. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Something. I got turmeric powder here. Look, I got turmeric powder still stuck in here. Oh, no, no, no. We will not be doing that today. No, sir. We'll go here and get some filtered water from the refrigerator. Because what we ain't going to do is cheat ourselves. That's what we're not going to do. Because I got my turmeric powder here, and I got another cup right here. Didn't know what I was going to use it for, but God knew. So hold on. More filtered water. All right. And we're going to stir up this turmeric powder because it tried to get away. Yes, it did try to get away. Now, I'm going to take this leftover, remember all this pulpy stuff, and we go pour it right over here because we want that pulp. We all about it today. Now that we got that done, we're going to mix it all up to a nice little slurry. Okay, you guys watching? Nice little slurry. All right. Now, we go pour this container back in here. Yep. They're like, David, what you doing? You'll see in a second. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to pour this in here. Ooh, what you know? What? All right. And if I had another bottle, I'd be set. It looks like I'm all out of bottles. Carrot Kickstart, even labeled it. Although, you don't need to really label it to know what's going on. Right? Shake it. All right. Shake it for good measure. Everybody get to know each other. Everybody get to know each other. Yeah. All right. You all family now. All right. All right. And you guys. Oops. There you have it. This is the Carrot Kickstarter. Now, what are we going to do about this? Well, let's just taste it and see. It's delicious. No, y'all know I got jokes. Y'all know I got jokes. Okay, no, it was really good. But it wasn't as much as good as this because this has everything in it. That was basically just the refuse water that I needed to fill up to make the jars whole. So there it is. I'm gonna show you guys what my refrigerator looks like in a second. Let's go see how this looks.